What's happening, Fresh Bake? We're back atop the Mickey and Friends parking structure on a Saturday afternoon for our new update, our new Star Wars Land update from Galaxy's Edge. Hey, you know what, Ian? Before we begin, this morning I got video of them moving that Habitrail piece right there. That piece for the Jurassic hamsters. Oh. Right there. Check this out. What's that thing? Is that part of the hamster Habitrail?
They have big hamsters in Star Wars Land?
Yeah, Jurassic hamsters.
Oh my god! I think that's gonna be part of the tour.
What are they gonna do with that goat?
What's the matter, kid? Never had lamb chops? I happen to be vegetarian. He's gonna eat the goat? Excellent!
I mean, come on, does that not look like Habitrail right there?
Oh my
It's
God.
even got an exit at the top, like that. You could just connect another piece right on top.
I would love a big hamster. They're called guinea pigs.
Ian said thank you for sharing that clip, even though he didn't actually get to see it.
What are you talking about? They just saw it, therefore we saw it. That's
But you didn't get to see it.
But that's how, isn't that how the internet works?
That's how the internet works, yes. It's all just smoke and mirrors, Fresh Bake. We're just faking it here. But anyway, yeah, I got to see him move that piece. It was quite exhilarating. And then earlier today, Ian, here's a clip that you did see. We got a nice up-close look at those peaks right there from Toontown.
Go figure.
Look at what we found.
There was something being pushed up.
Oh.
It was like there's like a gray slab. Yeah, and it was being put. Yeah.
That might be the best shot we've ever seen of the peaks, Ian.
Dude, this is tight. This is a really cool shot.
Look at how cool that
Son of a
is.
gun.
They
better put some trees in to block that.
There are no trees.
Shh, why are you telling them?
I don't want to be able to see that reason.
Well, it's just a mountain peak. It's not like you can't have mountain peaks in Toontown.
Yeah, but all the mountains are made to look toony, so that the only thing you can see in Toontown.
Oh, look, you can see the elevator. I wish I had more zoom on this camera.
Look, that guy's got a shiny.
Is there a person in the elevator? Yeah, there is. There's a guy in there. I wish I had my other camera out right now.
Guys, he's trying to SOS to us. Do you guys know Morse code?
No.
Look at the flash over there.
Be sure to drink your chocolate Ovaltine.
Oh my God. Ian, wasn't that an amazing clip that we just showed?
Well, I mean, I was there, so yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I was definitely actually there this
So
time.
I don't have to joke about it.
No.
I could be real.
Yes, actually.
Okay.
It was cool, and like I said before, block the view, please.
Yes. Well, I don't think it's going to happen, Ian, because that peak is just way too tall. There's no trees you could build big enough to build. I don't think so. You think so?
Yeah. It wouldn't take too. They might not be tall enough at first, but they'd grow in.
Look at the size of that
The
peak.
beauty of forced perspective.
Okay. Well, you are down on the ground.
Yeah.
In other news, they've put this thing out here. Now, I suggested, because last week we asked what they were moving on those pallets, and a few commenters stated that they were stairs. They were pieces of stairs. And I want to guess that maybe that's what that is the actual staircase. Ian is not going with me on that
I
one.
wasn't sure, but now looking at, there's like openings just in the wall, just beyond it, that would be doorways going
Right,
into
yeah,
different floors.
makes sense.
So
Could be like,
may
yeah.
actually be.
You just got to fill in the blanks a little bit, but I think I think the stairs are going to go there.
Oh, well, I mean, again, that would just be like an emergency staircase.
Well, sure, right. No, it's not meant to be stairs for guests, certainly, but it is. You see that a lot in these buildings. There's stairs up to the back of the building or the top of the building. The only thing is it doesn't go all the way to the top. Maybe they're not done. I don't know, but that looks like it's the top. So unless they have some other plan there, I don't know. And it looks like they've also finished off all the stud work here. Pretty soon, Ian, we're not even going to be able to see the nothing that we see now inside that building.
No, it looks like there'll be an opening here on the floor for a while. So
This opening right here?
Yes, probably like the one on the other side of the wall, so they get stuff in.
This opening there, kind of like that one.
Yeah, so they get stuff in and out on the different floors.
Right, yeah, there's that. Were those muffins?
Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? If that was you, comment below.
Otherwise, no real progress. Like, it looks like they put in a new form over there.
I think that's the one we've looked at for the last several weeks.
Not this one. The one behind that. on the other side.
That might be good. Just to
I don't remember that one, the rear one being there. Or actually, it's the front one.
Front from the perspective of being inside the land.
Right. But there's really not a lot of progress going on there. I wish, and, you know, it's funny, there's an aerial. Did you see the latest aerial that a dude in an airplane took?
No, I don't think I have.
It's fairly recent. It's like maybe not even a month old. But it's from, he shot it from the way front of the park. He was trying to get, he wasn't trying to get Star Wars Land. He was trying to get the whole park. But one of the things I noticed was that what you can see is almost entirely just these buildings. They haven't done hardly anything on the ground still.
I mean, these are the biggest, the largest projects of the land.
Yeah. So it looks like they're definitely holding back. They're saving, you know, I mean, that's part of your order of operations, I guess, but all the, but we did see them starting to build the Mongolian barbecue.
I don't know if that's what that building is.
Oh, I know you disagree with me, but that's...
The point is, it's one of the round buildings in the market. That's
well, the one, you mean the one that I pointed to in the video?
Yeah, I mean, we've only seen one.
No, I mean from the model.
Oh, I mean, I would have to look at the picture of the model, but it's one. It's not. We're not thinking the same one. I know that.
Okay, all right.
You're thinking one that's further towards the front.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think it's one further.
Right, right. It's difficult to judge for me anyway. I don't know how. I mean, maybe it's just my own thing, but you know, spatial reference for me from the front of the building is difficult. But yeah, that's the only thing that we've been able to see them do from the ground is the Mongolian barbecue, and we don't know where that is.
Well, we know it would appear to be someone in front of, but to the left of the Falcon.
In front of and to the left. Okay, so that's right about.
From the perspective of entering the land.
Maybe if you were to go over to the one on the right, over that and then down, maybe. Which, by the way, you can see there's quite a bit of progress here on these peaks, the fronting Battle Escape.
So that can turn into a
Yeah. I really, honestly, I don't know why. I never really thought that we would get this clear a view of, I mean, that just seems, those peaks seem so big compared to the building.
Well, I mean, that's part of the point. When you're on the ground, they'll look tall.
There's got to be more coming, right? They're going to fill that in. There's going to be peaks everywhere, right?
I mean, there's some more stuff along the edges, but I mean, those will be the highest points.
Because by the time they're done, the Millennium Falcon building will be just a mountainside, right?
From the front and partially from the sides.
Same thing for Battle Escape.
Yeah. From the back, well, I'm sure the back will still just be building, but at least from the front and partially from the sides, you know, to fill in any sight lines.
So still such a long way to go for the frontal, just to fill in the blanks there. But it's just odd that you know they've gone so far along with the three towers there. I guess I don't want to say the two towers.
That's a Warner.
It's a whole nother.
It's a Warner Brothers owned film project.
Yeah, yeah. Now I wonder, do you think that they're going to employ the Deus Ex Machina effect at Star Wars Land and have a bunch of killer ghosts run through there and defeat all the Empire?
No, I'm trying to think. What's this Star Wars Deus Ex Machina?
There is no cavalry, is there?
But I mean, Deus Machina, just anything, too convenient
right.
that's not properly established or set up prior to the movie. It suddenly comes in and save the day.
Right.
Scenario where they should have lost.
That's usually a cavalry.
I mean, it literally translates to God from the machine.
God from the machine, yes. What's Fresh Baked, Star Wars, Deus Ex Machina? Give us some examples, please. I can't think of any at the moment, which is good.
Doesn't mean there aren't silly plot devices, but I can't think.
Well, okay, how about this? How about Rey suddenly knowing how to use a lightsaber and defeating Kylo a little bit? That came out of nowhere.
She did have the Force vision that it woke her up to the idea of feeling the Force earlier in the film.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I guess
she's not a Mary Sue. Everyone who says so can shut up.
Yeah. God, stop. All right, where were we? Ian, can we see anything in Darth Vader's window?
I mean, I can't because it's bright out here and dark in there, so I can't. My eyes.
And that's as far as I can push in there.
I can't pick anything up. I think there's a shape, but that might just be steelwork.
I think it's
uncovered.
I thought maybe it was light on the other end.
Oh, I can't tell if it's light on the other end or something hanging. I can see shapes behind that.
It looks like a pistol made of iridium.
Iridium's white.
It's kind of glowy.
Where's the hamster thing?
That's a Borderlands thing, I think. You guys know what I'm talking about? The iridium guns in Borderlands? Anybody? I think I have that right. Anyway, yeah, I can't really see anything in there, but it'll look different in the video because, you know, through the viewfinder, Please don't tell me to get binoculars. I'm not going to get binoculars because I don't like to draw attention to myself, you guys.
Because we don't want to be told, hey, stop
Hey,
filming.
what are you doing?
You're filming backstage area,
you
even though
can't
you're
do
technically
that.
not backstage.
I'll leave that to some other daring person.
I'm not a kid. Never had land jobs. I have to be vegetarian.
We'll end with our pan across the rear of Star Wars Land from Galaxy's Edge, brought to you by Samsung.
Not really, hashtag spawned, hashtag it's not, but it could if you want it to be.
Do you think, how crass would it be, Ian, considering it's an easy marketing tie-in? How crass would it be for them to do that, to bring in Samsung for Galaxy's Edge?
I would think it'd be really stupid.
Do you think that there would be so much hell to pay?
I think most guests wouldn't care, but there'd be people like me, Matthew Gottschall, and Andy Castro screaming.
I was just
our
going to
heads
say
off,
Andy
saying this is
Castro for
stupid.
sure. Andy Castro would go
Yeah.
bananas.
Yeah, oh yeah. We'd all just be like,
He
this
would
is
just
stupid
quit.
and you should feel bad.
He would just quit the Disneyland game
someone,
altogether.
I would say got him, but had a little while ago, a friend of his had taken a picture of her with the murder beaver at night.
Yeah.
And yeah, or no, there was a murder beaver account, someone retweeted that. And he was like, oh wow, look, there's a light on it. Look how obvious the joke is. Everyone look at the joke. And the account tweeted back, if there wasn't a light, you would complain. His friends were like, yes, drag him. It was great. He's like,
Wait, he's
"Shut
not a
up."
fan of the murder beaver?
I think his attitude, again, I don't what I've picked up is that he feels it's too obvious in your face. Hey, look, here's a joke. Pay attention to the joke.
But it wasn't. Somebody came up with it all by themselves.
Yeah, I don't know.
Was it Matthew that came up with that?
Well, just like the actual joke. Disney are still the ones who put the beaver there and put it in a spot where
I don't think that they had intended that to be a joke, though. I think they were just, it's a beaver trying
I mean, it's
to
a
chew
very
some
almost
wood.
Mark Davis-y kind of bit, right?
That's true, yeah. It is very Mark Davis.
I think to Andy it was just to him he felt it was too obviously placed.
I didn't think it was obvious at all. That's why I thought it was
I didn't
genius,
either, but
whoever
that's why
came
it's
up with
great-
it.
That's why it's great when an account tweet was like, you would complain if there wasn't a light on it. He was like, shut up. I love following it, but it's also always fun to see that back and
Yeah,
forth.
yeah, so true, so true. Hopefully he can have a sense of humor about it. Okay, before we go, I want to see if we can't see anything through the structure here to see if they are building. We can't see the Mongolian barbecue at all from
no.
here. Yeah. And yes, I really, really do want it to be Mongolian barbecue. We need some new kind of food here at Disneyland. I don't see anything.
But there's no Mongolia, so maybe Nemoidian or
Nemoidian barbecue,
or
yeah.
Rhodian or
Rhodian? That sounds almost
some-
rodent-like.
Greedo is a Rhodian.
Well, he looks like a rodent.
Point, it's just some other species.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Okay, Fresh Baked. I think that's going to do it from Star Wars Land, Galaxy's Edge, brought to you by Samsung. Peace be with you. Bye, guys.